The day is hot, and the Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl.
Thou art like one of those fellows who, upon entrance to a tavern, claps his sword upon the table and says, God send me no need. Then by the operation of the second cup, draws it upon the drawer when indeed there is no need.
I like such a fellow.
Thou art as hot a jack in thy mood as any in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody as moody to be moved.
And what two?
Nay, and there were two such, we should have none shortly, for one would certainly kill the other. Thou wilt quarrel with a man who hath a hair more, a hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts for no reason other than thou hast hazel eyes. Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat, and yet thy head hath been beaten addle as an egg for quarreling. What eye but such an eye would seek out a brawl? Didst thou not once fall out with a tailor for wearing his new doublet before Easter, and a cobbler for tying his new shoes with old ribbon? And yet thou wilt tutor me for quarreling?
And if I were so apt to quarrel as thee, any man may find the fee simple of my life for an hour and a quarter.
The fee simple?
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care.
Follow me closely, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, goodeen, a word with one of you.
With one word? With one of us? Couple it with something. Make it a word to blow?
Mercutio, thou consorts with Romeo.
Consort? Dost thou make us minstrels? If thou make minstrels of us, look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance, as soon as consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place and reason of your grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze upon us.
Men's eyes were made to look, and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Well, peace be with you, sir. Here comes my man.
Oh, but I'll be hanged if he wear your livery. Marry, go forth to field, and he'll be your follower. Your worship in that sense may call him man.
Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain!
Oh. Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse the apparent rage and such a greeting. Villain, I am none. So farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done me, therefore turn and draw.
I protest, I never injured thee, but love thee more than thou can devise, till thou knowest the reason for my love. So good Capulet, which name I tender more dearly than my own. Be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Alistair Cutter carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, you walk.
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good prince of cats, not but one of your 9 lives that I tend to make bold withal. And as you should use me hereafter, dry beat the rest of the game. Come, pluck your sword out and spilch you by the ears. Make haste, let's mind be about your ears, everything.
I am for you.
Good Mercutio, put that rapier up.
Stir your posada.
Draw, Benvolio! Get down the sword! Tybalt, Mercutio, stop this outrage! The prince has expressed he does not allow banding in Verona streets. Oh, Tybalt, good Mercutio, die!
Away, Tybalt!
I am sped. Is he gone and have nothing?
Art thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. But 'tis enough. Where's my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon. Courage, man. The hurt cannot be much. No, 'tis not so deep as a well nor wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. I am peppered, I warrant, for this world. The plague of both your houses. Why the devil came you between us? I was hurt under your arm. I only thought for the best. You need us in house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses. I have it, and soundly too. Your houses!
This man, the prince's near ally, my very friend, has gotten his mortal self hurt on my behalf. My reputation is stained by Tybalt's slander. Tybalt, then hour hath been my kinsman. But truly, that beauty has made me effeminate, and has softened valor's tempered steel.
Romeo. Brave Mercutio was dead. That gallant spirit hath aspired the clouds which to untimely youth did scorn the earth.
Today's black fate on more days to end. Once that begins the woe, others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, Mercutio slain away to heaven. Respective lineage of fire, thy fury be my conduct now. Now, Tybalt, take that villain back again that late thou gavest me. For Mercutio is but a little way above our heads, waiting for thine to keep him company. Neither thou or I must join him.
Thou wretched boy, thou didst consort him here, shout with him hence!
You shall determine that.
Away, be gone! The citizens are up and Tybalt slain. Stand not amazed. Away, be gone!
Oh, I am fortune's fool.
Why dost thou stay?
Where ran he that killed Mercutio? Tybalt that murderer was where ran he?
There lies that Tybalt.
Up, sir, go with me. Charge me in his name, obey.
Where are the vile beginnings of this fray?
Oh, Prince, I can discover all the unlucky managers of this fatal brawl. There lies the man slain by young Romeo that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio.
My cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Oh, prince, oh, cousin, husband! Oh, my dear kinsman! Oh, cousin! Cousin!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt, here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him well, bade him bethink how nice the quarrel was, and urged with all your highest displeasure. All this uttered with calm look, gentle breath, knees humbly bowed, could not take truce with the unruly spleen of Tybalt, deaf to peace. But that he tilts with piercing steel at bolt Mercutio's chest, all is hot, turns deadly point to point, and with a martial scorn, with one hand beats cold death aside, and with the other sends it back at Tybalt, whose dexterity retorts it. Romeo, he cries aloud, hold friends, friends part. And swifter than his tongue, his agile arm beats down their fatal points, which twixt them rushes underneath whose arm. Fatal jab from Tybalt hit the lifeless stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by, he comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge, and truly colored lightning, for ere I could draw to part them, was stout Tybalt slain. Then did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and of those 20, you but kill one life. I beg for justice. thou prince must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him. He slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, prince. His fault concludes but with the loss and end the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. I have an interest in your heart's proceeding. My blood for your rude wrongs doth fly and bleeding. But I'll immerse you with so strong a fine that you shall all repent the loss of mine. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses, nor tears nor prayers shall purchase out abuses. Therefore, use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else, when he's found, that hour is his last. Bear hence this body and attend our will. Mercy but murders, pardoning those that kill.